Welcome to the CBS Sports College Football YouTube channel. I am 24/7 Sports National Analyst Tom Loy, and yet another big-time prospect from the class of 2027 is set to announce his commitment right here in a matter of moments. But as always, before we get to it, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We got some massive commitments on deck, and we will have a ton of them coming your way all summer long. But tonight, it is all about top 247 offensive lineman Nate Carson, a coveted prospect with over 30 scholarship offers under his belt. Let's take a look at that prospect profile. He's a 6'4", 290-pound lineman from Irmo High School in Columbia, South Carolina. He's a four-star recruit, the number 184 overall player in the nation, number 24 offensive tackle in the country, and number 6 recruit in his home state. Let's turn on the tape and look at the player. According to 24/7 Sports national analyst Gabe Brooks, Carson is a well-rounded offensive lineman with the versatility to play all over the line. He has a strong base and can move bodies around with ease, especially in the run game. He may end up projecting inside, but his versatility and athleticism will give him a shot to play early at the school of his choosing. He also wrapped up his junior year as an Under Armour All-American. On the recruiting front, this is a kid who could have gone just about anywhere he wanted in the country, but he narrowed his list of 30-plus offers down to 4 finalists. We've got Clemson, Colorado, Georgia, and South Carolina. And now it is time to head out to his hometown in South Carolina to hear from the man of the hour, Nate Carson. Nate, the day is here. I know that place is packed with friends and family. How does it feel to finally be here on Commitment Day?
Yes, sir. It feels good. It feels good.
I'm fired up for you, man. This is a big day, a special day. Before we get to it, can you introduce everybody that's kind of around you sharing in on your special day with you?
All right. Yeah. So I got my mom here, my dad, my little brother, and my head coach, Coach Brand.
Well, thank you all for being a part of this special day and allowing us to be a part of it. Look, I mentioned the 4 finalists. As you were narrowing it down to these 4 schools, what were you looking for in a school and a program?
I was just looking for a team with a good relationship that's looking to win, and that's about it. And that can develop.
We think we think extremely highly of you at 24/7 Sports, but I want you to tell everybody at home, all the fans, the 4 schools that are watching, what is one of these lucky schools getting in Nate Carson, the player, but also the person?
They getting a hard worker. I'm a good person on and off the field. I'm ready to compete. I'm ready to win.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to find out where you're going to be playing your college ball. So it's time to pick a school. Is it going to be Clemson, Colorado, Georgia, or South Carolina? The moment is here. Nate, please tell everybody where you're continuing your academic and athletic career.
First and foremost, I want to thank the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing me for this opportunity. I want to thank my family, my parents, especially my little brother, for motivating me, my head coach, getting on me all the time, my team, all the fighting, fussing that we do on and off the field. I mean, I'm just grateful for everybody. And what else? For the next 3 to 4 years, I'll be going to University of South Carolina.
Man, what a special moment for the Carson family, for South Carolina. The Gamecocks are on a tear right now on the recruiting front, man. So let me ask you, why South Carolina? You can't even hear me. It's going nuts right now. I love it. Nate, why South Carolina? How did the Gamecocks get it done?
South Carolina started it off. They was my first offer. They showed love for me from the jump. They showed that they wanted me. They showed that they want to develop me to go to the next level, and I trust and believe that they can do that.
Tell me how it played out behind the scenes. When did you tell Coach Beamer and the staff you were coming? Kind of peel back the curtain a little bit.
Well, I kind of already knew I was going. I had my mind set on South Carolina. I felt after the OV especially, the OV was amazing. I already knew I was going to go. It was just waiting until July 3rd.
Why is head coach Shane Beamer the guy you want to play for and lead you on and off the field for the next couple of years?
I trust him. I trust him a lot. He's a great coach. He's great on and off the field. I see him. I seen him practice a lot. So I know what I'm getting myself into, and I'm ready to do it, whatever it takes to be on there.
You are no longer the recruit. You are now the recruiter. Everyone knows who you are, and it's your chance to shout out somebody. Who are you going to be recruiting to join you at South Carolina?
Jaden Bryant. I'm trying to get you. Trey Cigar and Jaden Kelly.
I love it, man. Before we get you out of here, give me your message to the Gamecocks fans out there that are going nuts right now at home.
Hey, Spurs up, man. Best since SC stay SC.
There it is. Nate Carson, congrats on your commitment to South Carolina, and thank you so much for committing with us at CBS Sports and 24/7 Sports. What a moment. Look, normally we have Director of Scouting Andrew Ivins. We got a little special treat for you. We are bringing on our new national analyst, TJ Randall, to learn a little bit more about this new South Carolina commit. So, TJ, welcome. I'm excited to have you on here at 24/7 Sports. We're going to see a lot of you here. Why should South Carolina fans be fired up about this pickup?
Yeah, likewise, Tom. I appreciate it. I mean, first and foremost, ton of energy. I think the fans are getting a great idea of the type of player and kid that Nate Carson is. But, like we mentioned at the top, he's a shade over 6'4". He's got a wingspan that's a little bit narrow, but his arm measured over 34 inches. He weighs, about 290 pounds. The physical profile on top of the fact that, he is very young for the 2027 cycle. He has experience at both tackle spots. He's played along the defensive line. So, man, this is a guy, before you even get to the tape, you have that profile. But I think I get most excited just about the way that he operates in space. Watching him expand his sets, kind of just expand space. He suffocates pass rushers along the edge, when they're trying to get up the arc and really kind of challenge his speed and put his speed to the test. But he's a very balanced and coordinated athlete as well, which is, those are must-haves at that position along the offensive line, to be able to kind of have, quick feet, a good base, everything that works in unison. And really, the combination of that is what allows him to almost treat defenders like playing basketball, right? Playing defense in basketball, where everything's kept in front of him. He can challenge kind of inside and outside rush moves. So ultimately, a lot of technical proficiency for someone who is as young as he is, on top of the fact that he's a really, really good functional athlete. And just kind of the packaging and the combination of that, it creates, like Gabe mentioned, that legitimate versatility to potentially play all 5 spots at the next level.
They have been on a tear right now at South Carolina. We had top 247 cornerback Joshua Dobson pick the Gamecocks, top 247 safety Davion Jones committed to them yesterday right here on the channel. And now you have Nate Carson. So they're up to 16 commits. They're inside the top 30 nationally, the 4th top 247 commitment for the Gamecocks in 2027. So looking at this class as a whole, what do you like so much about this group headed to play for Shane Beamer?
Yeah, I think it has to start at the top, right? With Joshua Dobson and Davion Jones, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 straight days. They are on a heater. We'll see if they can, rack up a 4th tomorrow in honor of the 4th of July. But I think it has to start at the top with those 2 guys that you mentioned, with Joshua Dobson and Davion Jones, who are going to be teammates at Huff High School next year in North Carolina. Dobson being a 6-foot corner with a 96 speed score. Davion Jones, 11 interceptions in the last 2 years, right? So these 2 DBs can get after the ball, they can run. And now you add in Nate Carson, who is now, their 4th highest ranked commit. So John Archer is their 3rd ranked, so they're adding some trench play on top of this really talented group of skill players that they have. Nate Carson, he's now their 5th offensive line commit. They've done a really good job of adding, different types of skill sets and body types, both tackles and interior players. And again, just to go back, to the skill players, we got a chance to see Kelvin Millington commit live at the opening finals. Now we got a chance to watch him compete, and just, a long, tall, 6'3+ corner. He's got some fans in us as at the, at the scouting department for 24/7. So really excited about just everything that they've done, really from the skill standpoint. They've added some good bodies, some good skill sets along the trenches on both sides of the ball. But those skill positions are really starting to fill out and take place. Braden Tyson as well, a bruising 4-star running back out of Georgia. And they've got Jerry Meyer, their 3-star quarterback from the Lone Star State. So just continuing to add the right pieces and continuing to add some upper echelon talent, to be able to compete and continue building, in the trenches in the SEC.
Yeah, they got a couple receivers that I think have really done a great job this offseason, especially Javian Robinson, Ivion Lewis. We saw both of those guys multiple times. And a guy that was in my backyard in Nashville over in Brentwood, Tennessee, Judah Lancaster. Not a ton of ball, not a ton of experience under his belt, but man, there's a lot to like with this class. Gamecocks fans, I know there was a little bit of a lull on the recruiting front, but man, they got a really nice thing going right now. TJ, I appreciate you. Like I said, we will see a ton of you at 24/7 Sports at CBS Sports moving forward. And thank you again to Nate Carson for committing with us. We really appreciate it. South Carolina fans, now is the time to head over to Gamecock 24/7 for a ton of coverage from Hale McGranahan, Alex Jones, John Whittle, and the rest of the staff. They do a phenomenal job. Lastly, as you can see on the screen, if you have not yet signed up for an annual subscription to 24/7 Sports, we are running a special. You can join today right now with promo code COMMIT65 and save 65% on your new subscription. As always, be sure to like and subscribe to the CBS Sports College Football YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.